Hi there, fabulous friends. Welcome to my channel. My name is Scarlett, and fall fashions are my favorite thing. Every time I walk past my rack of blazers, I'm all like, soon, my pretties, soon it will be your time. Whoa! I don't know. I'm in my evil queen era. What can I say? Let's talk about trends. And I have a lot to say, so for once I actually wrote some notes, and I will be referring to them from time to time so I don't go yammering off at a tangent like I usually do. First of all, controversially, I don't care about trends. Trends, schmens. Some of the elements of personal style are knowing what you like, knowing what suits you, how creative you like to be with your outfits. But trends are how the fashion industry get us to buy things that we don't need, that don't suit us, and then we end up getting rid of them and buying other things, which is so wasteful. And also, why would you want to wear what everybody else is wearing? I do get why all the young TikTok girlies jump on every trend, because when you're young, you're still figuring out your path. You want to fit in with what your friends are wearing, and you are still getting to know what works for you, your shape, your lifestyle, your budget, your whole vibe. And it takes a while. I'm not throwing any shade at them for following trends. It's part of the process of developing style. But as a more mature person, shall we say, I have no interest in following what everybody else is doing. This is not to say that I'm not interested in trends. I don't care what the trends are in terms of, I have to have this, or I'm not in style this season. But I love seeing what the trends are. I watch the fashion shows, I go on the websites, I even treated myself to the September issue of Vogue paper version, and I have already ripped out something like 27 pages and I'm only halfway through. They're all going in my lookbook for inspo. I'm very excited. And also, my God, doesn't Blake Lively look gorgeous here? Wow. And if you are a thrift shopper, or you're not, but you'd like to try it, the trends are a useful way to plan out what you might find in the next year or so. For example, fringe. Somebody might buy it, try it, decide it's not for them, and I can say with fairly good certainty that by this time next year, the thrift stores will be awash in fringe, and I will be able to scoop up whatever I want for my collection then. What I wanted to demonstrate with this video was that I could shop my closet and find many of the trends. Many of these are thrifted, many I've had for years, sometimes both, which is where being an eclectic maximalist is quite useful. Anyway, sorry for all of the yippity yap. First trend, burgundy. Burgundy in the autumn, not exactly groundbreaking. Thinking to myself, oh yeah, burgundy. You know, I really like burgundy, but I don't think I have any in my closet. So I went and hunted, and yeah. Next color, green. So all of these rich, deep colors, moss, olive, khaki, forest. Again, nothing new, but this time I knew for sure I had a lot of it in my wardrobe because green's one of my best colors. And then we move on to patterns. Leopard print. Well, if you've been watching me for any length of time, you will know that I'm deeply obsessed with it in the true sense of the word. Ever since I was little, I've thought it was the most glamorous thing. So I have been building this collection for years and years and years. I have a lot, so I'm not going to go through the whole collection. And the same with plaid. It's a timeless classic. And as someone who was raised in Canada and had a mother from Scotland, my love of plaid is bred in the bone. Like I couldn't not love it if I tried. So again, I will just show a few favorites for this one, so we're not here all day. Then we come to fringe. Well, as I discussed earlier, big fan of the fringe. Show you what I've got. I don't think there's that many. I could be wrong. We'll see once I go hunting in the wardrobe. Western also continues to be a strong trend. Well, you've seen my fringed items, so you know I'm kind of covered in that area. I have some Western belt buckles that I love. Do I have a cowboy hat? Oh, yes, of course I have a cowboy hat. Ridiculous question. And I have a few cowboy boots. Western's kind of great because there are quite a few variations. You've got sort of Beyonce's disco cowgirl, if you will, and then you have maybe like the Ralph Lauren, more traditional upscale Western vibe. There's a very big spectrum in Western wear that you can enjoy. And then we have suiting, and it's that very kind of tailored vibe. I'm not going to fish out my suits, but just trust me, as a middle-aged woman who has worked in corporate offices my entire adult life, I have them. And full skirts. Full skirts are going to be big, literally big. And I will say a big yes to that, because I don't really like midi skirts. I can kind of get along with them in the fall because I'm wearing boots, but the rest of the time, no, not with a wide calf. No, no thank you. So seeing these full maxi skirts and all their drama, yes, please. English countryside, meh. I spent a year living in the Scottish countryside, and I'm not that interested in this one, so I'm gonna take a pass. Bubble skirts. I actually loved these in the 80s, and I really think they're surprisingly flattering on many different shapes and sizes, but I'm not going to go out and buy one new. But because this is such a trend item, this is something that for sure I will be able to find in the thrift store in the next year or so, and I will be looking. Sparkle is a trend. Girl, please. I have an entire sparkle closet. If it shimmers or glimmers or shines or glitters, it's in there. One thing I saw that I really, really like is this embellished coat. I think it was Gucci. It was something like $26,000. Oh my God. I don't have $26,000 to spend on a coat. I don't even have $26 to spend on a coat. It was the most glorious coat. An ombre effect with sequins all down the sort of sides and back from about midway down. I saw it in the fashion shows as well, and when the model was walking, just the movement of it was just so divine. And I just kept thinking, oh, for a gray, gloomy Canadian winter, what joy that coat would bring. What I might do is look for something in the thrift store that I think I could maybe hack and make my own version. We'll see. That could be a project for me to work on. So stay tuned for that one. Cardigans are apparently back. I'm not sure they really ever went anywhere, but apparently they are now back in style, or so the fashion industry tells us. And, you know, my love for blazers, and the cardigan is basically the little sister of the blazer. So I'm in. I definitely have a few of those. You can see one right here. It's a lovely little Kate Spade number that I thrifted, and look at these little bow details on the sleeves. Adorable. So that is it. I definitely went on for such a long time that this is going to be a two-parter. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some inspo to go shop your closet and see what's in there. I hope you're excited for the fall fashion season. I personally cannot wait, obviously. If you would like and subscribe and share, that would be incredible. I really appreciate it. Every time you do, it really helps this teeny tiny channel grow. It's growing very slowly, mind you, but it is growing, and that is because of you, and I am incredibly grateful, and I appreciate you. And I will see you next week. Bye.